Hello again. Welcome back to my channel. Hello to you, number one, if you're watching. I hope you are. Now, what we've got here is a Grundig Model 2012. Not sure of the year, but it's in the 50s. But I'll find out later on. Now, this thing has got AM, two bands FM, phono, and I think this switch here, which it's all in German, which is AUS, which is OS. I think that means off. The rest of them, I don't know. But so anyway, now as far as condition wise, if I had to rate it out of 10, if we have a look up here, or if we have a look around here on the side cabinet there, it's all, you know, it's all flaking. Up here we've got, now this is all lifting up, see? Up here, that's all going to be glued back down. It's got a chunk missing here. I'll have to replace that. See, this is all pretty battered here. Now it looks like here, if you see here, it looks like that's got that brown paint that I use. It looks like they use that around this side. Scratches, shit like that. So the whole cabinet's going to have to be done again. So like I said, if I was going to rate this out of 10 cosmetically, I'd give it a 5. It's not bad, but it's not good. Now, and the lady I bought it from, she said it's been sitting in her garage for at least 20 years, just sitting there. So she doesn't know if it works or not. It doesn't matter to me. I'll get it going. Let's see. I'm not sure if that's metal there or anything just there on these knobs. I don't know. I mean, can't see. I must just scratch a bit. See. No, I don't think so. I think they've got grub screws, so I'll have to do that. Now, it's got the magic eye, as you can see. I'll guarantee you that's not working. I would say that this radio is at the lower end of the price range. Even though it's got 2 AM channels and 2 FM channels and an iTube, I still say that this would be at the lower end of the spectrum, so to speak. It's got some GT stripes running down here. See, that's come off, look. See that? Look. I'll have to glue that back on. And on the other side as well. So what I'll do is I'll just turn this thing around, so just let me pause. Right, back again, so there's the back of it, as you can see. What are these screws? Let's see. Oh, that one's off. No, this one. Let's see. Get this back off, have a look inside. What's our tube complement? So what do we got? It's written here, EF41. Oh, fucking hell, we've got all British tubes again. I can't test them. What's that? EC42. Just let me change my glasses. Hang on. I've got to put my reading glasses on. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. Oh, that's better. So EC92, EABC80, EL41, EF41, ECH81. 5 ohms. Loudspeaker. Don't know what this one is. And what have we got? Antenna. That whatever, that's probably earth. And what's this? Oh, okay. So what's that plug into there? It might have a loop antenna inside, maybe. There's a plug there, as you can see. Now, it did also come with 2 speakers. So just let me pause again. Alright, back. Now there's one of them there, as you can see. I've got 2, but I took one apart, because I have to take this one apart as well, because they snipped the cords off, so I have to put new wires on. Now there's the speaker out of the other one. Now it's a Magnavox, and if we look on the other side, it's in perfect condition and it's got a whizzer cone. So they'll probably sound pretty good actually. But this is not stereo as far as I know, this radio. Anyway, so we'll put that there, loudspeaker, see? But I'm not sure what this one is. I'm assuming it's loudspeaker as well. Maybe it is stereo. It didn't say anything on the radio museum. Alright, let's get this back off. Oh, that come off pretty good. Alright, there it is, internally. Let's have a look there. So we've got fuses. There's our I-tube. There's our speaker. Oh shit. The dial cord's broken. Fuck. These German, there it is there, look. See it there? Some of these German radios have really complicated things. So there's, looks like a high range speaker, but it's not hooked up. I can't see any wires going to it. What the hell's that? I don't know. Maybe that's one of them. I don't know. I'll have to figure all this out. Okay, there's the bridge rectifier there. Alright, there's a big capacitor. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, because the dial string's broken, I don't have to reach in and fiddle around trying to fucking tune the thing while it's in the case. So I'm just going to pause, get this out of the case and get it up onto the workbench. So I'm just going to pause. Right, finally back. So I've got it out of the chassis. So there it is there, out of the cabinet I mean. There it all is there. As you can see, dusty as fuck, so I'll have to clean all that up. As you can see, there's the dial string. Wire snapped, so excuse me, I'll have to fix that. What a pain. Anyway, I've hooked up this speaker that I always use, and we'll plug this thing in a minute. Now there's the plug. So somebody's put a new plug on this, I suspect. So that's certainly not right. I don't think it's right anyway. So let's put this around into there, I guess. Let's see. Into there. Now, I'm assuming this is volume. And that one's probably tone, I'm assuming. See that little window there? Open and closing, so that works. So let's see this here first. Okay, so I can use that. Don't want that wire touching anything. Where'd it go? Okay, just leave that there. So there's our the dual capacitor, 50 microfarads each, 365 volts. Okay. All right, so I've got it on dim bulb here. We'll just turn this on. We'll just see if anything happens. Oh, light came on. It's dropped off. Okay, well that's a good fucking sign. Lights on here. Yep. So I don't know what's what here with these switches. So we'll start off here. Can't hear anything. Volume's up. Can't hear anything. Let's go right to the end. There. Oh, there we go. There's a bit of sound. Can you hear that? So I don't know if that's AM or FM. Sounds like AM to me. Right, so it is AM. That's 2UE. So it's working. How many watts? 32.3 watts. Okay, well that's alright. I'm glad it's working. That's something. So I wonder if this one's AM. Let's see, turn it up. Nothing there. What about this one? Nothing. That should be FM. I think. Dead. Let's fiddle in with that tube. Is that lit? See if that tube's on or not. I mean, the AM's working. Let's put it on the other one here. These switches on these German radios, you've got to keep an eye on them. You've got to get them really clean. They get dirty and they can arc. So you've got to be, we'll have to clean those super good. So what's that 40 million band? That doesn't work. Which one was it? AM. Let's go down the other way. I can hear something there. Fuck. Jesus. That'll be. Capacitors need changing, you hear it? Can't hear nothing on FM. I'm assuming that's, what's that? I heard something. Oh yeah. Can you hear that? So, that band's working. Anything else? Oh, there's something. There we go. Can you hear that? Okay. So the FM is working. What about this other one? That's if it's FM. Nothing. All right. So it's working, but not well. Now I think, like I said, I think that's off. Huh? Maybe not. I thought it was. There's definitely no off-on switch on this. Nothing on that one. I don't hear nothing. No. So what about this Mittel? Yeah. Okay. All right. I wonder if that's not working. Oh, that's off now. There. Oh, what the fuck? So on, off, on, no. Yeah, these switches are a bit iffy. They need a good clean. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to. Actually, no, I won't. I'll just turn this over. We'll have a look underneath. Let me just have a look at this magic eye. Can't see nothing. It looks dead. You see? Dead. What do we got here? So there's two resistors. What is it anyway? What? EM35. I'll have to look that up. Feels a bit iffy. So that'd be B plus there. Let me get my meter. Let's see if it's getting anything. So I'll just get my meter. So just excuse me for a minute. And we'll just see. On 500 volts. And where's my other lead? There it is. So we'll just stick this on B plus. I'm assuming this should be B plus. Right there. And let's have a look. So we're getting B plus, but we might as well say 190 volts. Okay. Now let's put this on AC. Now I think the heaters are on this one, I think, and this one. 3 volts. Well, it's a bit low. Yeah. Let me just have a look here for a sec. Yeah, this one. That's better. Okay, that's the hooters. 5.4, so the hooters are working too. Alright, so that eye tube's kaput. Alright, let's turn this off. And let's turn this over. So I'm going to have a little spy eye underneath. I wonder if it's using, I wonder if the guys have started using, what do you call them, disc capacitors. I knew they started using them in the 50s. No disc capacitors. There we go, there it is underneath. Alright, so what have we got? There's a bunch of capacitors here we're going to have to go. I did find a schematic, thank goodness. There it is there. As you can see, I'll just draw back a bit. It's in German, but you know, the rest of it's all good. Alright. Now, I'll give this, see what I mean about these switches, they get very dirty, and inside here I'm going to have to spray all in there. I don't have to take that apart if I don't have to. Okay, alright, I'm going to leave that video as it is, and I'm going to, first thing I'm going to do is sort out the filter caps and the coupling capacitor. Alright, I'm going to leave the vid at that, and I'll see you on the next vid. See ya.